Hey guys, Happy Splasher here. Good afternoon. Yep. Hope you guys had a good Memorial Day weekend. I was currently busy doing Anime Boston, so yeah, a little behind on the videos. And also, for some reason, as soon as I turned on my computer, all the settings were reset. So yeah, I had to make a little bit of adjustments. But yeah, we are now back, so let's us continue making some videos here. We are now starting the new pit week, so yeah, let's check out these bosses here. So we have Disgusting Todd. Let's take a look at his skills. Alright, so whenever an ally attacks, ally meaning them, when they attack one of our buildings, they will deal extra damage to that building. Every third turn, we'll transform a random enemy, except a building, into a sword and stone. We can take a look at the sword and stone once it happens. And then on the sixth turn, they'll deal damage to enemies being us, for each building. So a couple of things. Looks like we're going to be taking extra damage to our buildings. And then also, we are going to have one of our heroes transform into a building. And again, we'll see what the sword and the stone does. We will need to prepare it for the third turn. So if we have heroes with either immunity, or actually if we summon our own buildings, they might be able to transform into buildings as well. So we don't want to summon our strong heroes on the third turn to avoid getting them transformed. And then at the same time too, we're going to take damage to our heroes for every building. So we want to make sure that we destroy as many buildings as possible, both on the enemy side and our side. So yeah, let's hop right in. Currently using the pirate along with the Gleedy Pet as usual. As you can see, we do have a couple of buildings, so let's take a look at those. Okay, those are the sword and the stones. Okay, they're going to give us an attack boost to our heroes, so that's nice. Going to start with our damage pentagrams first. We also do have some runes as well. We have triple coverage over here on lane C, so we'll try and summon heroes over there. And so, also at the same time, we do want to get rid of those buildings. So first of all, let's cover lane D actually, so that we can draw heroes to be damaged by the damage pentagrams. And then afterwards, we'll clear heroes. We'll clear the buildings, either attacking them or setting some heroes behind here. So I'm going to start with this melee hero over here on D3. Oh, speed settings, forgot about that. So we have the warriors over here, just summoning our commons right now as usual to get rid of them out of pit. They have the cultist over here, summons a bush in front of themselves. We do have our shark summons available, so we can actually save those, save B3 and A3, and summon a range hero over here on D1. This Grim Harvester will give an extra attack to one of our heroes once it dies. Okay, also clearing some buildings, so that is good. We have the Priestess over here giving mist to our heroes in the line for a turn, but there are none here, so we don't have to worry about that. Since the next turn we are going to see one of our heroes transform into a building, we're going to summon a weak hero. So in this case, going to get rid of this building over here, and summon this over here on C2, just to get rid of it. The Herald of Spring deals damage to male enemies, which is nice. We also saw the Sword and the Stone transformation over on D1. This one here will give an attack boost to one of our heroes. And also you can see it's an order hero as well. Okay, so next turn we're going to see that. We're going to see that transform skill first, and then afterwards we're going to take damage. So there's going to be at least some form of damage over to our heroes unless we somehow get rid of our own building. All right, we have the young primate over here. This one has spikes, also gets an attack boost once it kills something. Going to go with our shark summons to clear out some buildings and also get some protectors. Then going to follow up with this melee hero over here on B3. This pilgrim over here has some decent stats. Also can give us an attack boost to our order heroes. Okay, we've got the Grimborn over here. Once it's destroyed, it will summon a tombstone, and we'll also summon an extra attack rune once it's attacked. I'm going to summon, I'll summon this weak range hero over here on C1. This novice deals some damage, but that's okay. Not dealing any damage because there are no heroes here. Okay, we got the Frozen Warguard, freezing two of our heroes. We'll also deal extra damage to our Warlord when attacked. We're going to be taking some damage because we do have buildings on our side, and we will also see a transform happen, but let's clear out as many heroes as we can. This Prickly Thickets is also a building as well, so we want to clear that out. And just something over here on B1. So 3 buildings. So there was 1 transform plus the 3 buildings. That equals a lot of damage over our heroes. Okay, that's fine. We got the big toad over here with a little bit of spikes. Our board is pretty much reset, so we will need to rebuild. So in this case, going to summon this melee hero over here on C3. This servant here has just some decent health for now. And we don't actually mind taking the damage as well. We're going to concentrate our heroes on both lane C and D and then force them to come over here. Alright, so next going to give an attack boost over to our male heroes. And then going to follow up with... I guess going to actually follow up this melee hero over here on A3. This one here has Mental Shield, the Shinobi, and just using it as a blocker for now. If we can get some more range heroes, that would be great. Otherwise, we're kind of stuck right now because we only have melee heroes. Okay, got another Grim Warden over there. Going to summon this melee hero with the high health. Our own Big Toad. And you see the transform over there, so it's unfortunate. Okay, they summon the totem over here. This one deals damage to our heroes at the end of the turn. Also gives spikes to a random enemy. Yeah, I might as well summon this melee hero over here on A3. We'll give them an extra attack rune, which is fine. But they are running low on health. We also have the sudden deaths that are building up. And it looks like next turn we'll be able to deal damage. Yep, starting at turn 11. Okay. Got another priestess over here. Going to summon this range hero over here on C1 just to spread our damage. That way, if this hero is blocked on D3, we'll still be able to attack. Okay, next turn we're going to see another transform and then some more damage. The tombstone also counts as a building because anything here with the genderless icon counts as a building. So let's see. We just need something to attack this and we should be good. Just making sure that there aren't any death triggers in the way. Just looking for here. Nope. Nope. And this was can't attack. So in this case, just gonna summon this melee hero over here on C3 to clear out the Frozen Moorguard. And there we go. So that was Disgusting Todd. Alright, let's take a look at some of the rewards. Got a couple of rare chests. Okay, this is the Marquis de Sade, which is not bad. Prince, not bad. And Madame Agni, so not bad. Okay, now on the next boss here, Captain Zak, let's take a look at his skills. Alright, so whenever an old god servant dies, it will summon 2 facelesses. On the second turn, we'll give an attack boost to allied facelesses, and then on the 5th turn, we'll kill the allied faceless and deal damage to enemies for every killed one. Okay, so a couple things. Looks like all of their skills involve the faceless hero. We'll take a look at that once it comes out. We will want to destroy as many of the facelesses as we can, and we will also need to destroy the old god servant as well. Also, we want to destroy the facelesses because they will get an attack boost every second turn, so we will need to prepare for that. And then on top of that, their final skill, the killing all the facelesses, will deal extra damage to our heroes for every killed one. So as we try to get rid of as many facelesses as possible, so that way we don't take damage to our heroes. So yeah, let's hop right in. Okay, so we have an old god servant already on the field. It does have a death trigger to deal damage to one of our wounded heroes when it dies. Taking a look at some of the buildings. Got it. Okay, yeah, we can protect some of our buildings. We'll start with our damage pentagrams first. And we have, looks like we have a damage pentagram behind here. You can kind of see the outline underneath the armpit of the old god servant. But yeah, we can clear out some buildings. We can also try to protect our building here as well. So in this case, going to, let's see. Don't actually want to clear out the old god servant quite yet, as we will then have to deal with 2 facelesses. So I'm going to actually start with this range hero over here on A3 or A1 first. Some protection behind the building. The singer here also gives a health boost to one of our buildings. Okay, and at this point we will want to destroy the old god servant because it will not trigger off the death skill because none of our heroes are wounded. We have the Grim Harvester over here giving an extra attack to a random enemy. Or, well, when it's destroyed. We do also have our building that deals damage at the end of the turn, which is very nice. Gonna summon this range hero over here on C1 with the high health. And we don't mind giving this extra attack because it has very low attack. Alright, so we did have that hero destroyed. We do currently have a Fable going on that gives us spikes to our Warlord, so that is why that hero was destroyed after the attack. Alright, so we have these facelesses, these, let's see, a little bit of a health boost for Regeneration, and then I guess we got Vampirism from the Talking Skull over here. So combat will destroy that. We'll summon another hero to destroy that as well. I guess we could also just do our sharks. That actually wouldn't be too bad. Let's do those. Okay, so now combat will destroy those. We'll follow up with a ranged hero over here on B1. Get some protection behind the shark. And this apprentice will also give us an attack boost to one of our heroes. Okay, we have the Igneous Girl. She has, let's see, she gives splash to chaos enemies, also has extra damage to our warlord when it dies. Guess at this point we'll just keep on summoning heroes. I'm going to summon this melee hero on D3 just to keep spreading out some more damage. Took some damage, but we also got some health back because of our Gleedy kill off of the melee shark. Okay, we had an Old God Servant attack the shark. The shark did the counter attack, and then the 2 Facelesses came up. Next turn, we're going to see damage to our heroes if there are Facelesses on the board, but combat and combat will destroy those, so that's good. I'm going to summon another common over here on D1, just to draw out some heroes on the damage pentagrams. Okay, another Old God Servant over there. That will be destroyed, and we'll probably end up, well actually, let's see how much damage. So it deals 130 damage, so could potentially lose one of our 2 attackers. I'm going to summon another common over here on B3. Okay, we lost our ranged hero, which is fine. Clearing out the Facelesses now. Okay, another Old God Servant again. Going to summon another common, this time over here on a... Actually, you know, we can give us an attack boost over to our male heroes. That should be enough for lethal here. I'm going to summon one more common. And then the 2 attackers over here should be good for lethal. So yeah, so that was Captain Zak. As you can see, a lot of those Facelesses and the Old God Servants coming in as blockers or destroying our wounded heroes, but that's fine. You can see if you put enough pressure on the board against the heroes, you should be able to get the victory. Alright, so for rewards, we have some Shaolin, not bad, some Mantis, which is okay, and some Tengu, which is also not bad. Okay, well, those were the bosses for today. We will have the next pit bosses for tomorrow. So as you can see, we'll have Bully Argus, and then also this Headstrong Mori. So yeah, we will see you guys later. This is Happy Splasher, signing off.